So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. And it's Maradona, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And that's gone loose. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Well, someone I'm really looking forward to seeing is one of a kind, El Diego. The word legend is badly overused in our world, Peter, but he qualifies with room to spare. An absolute genius.
Yeah, just watching the guy play is a thrill. He's so different, just brilliantly different.
Can beat teams pretty much on his own.
And he's on his way! Pedro Neto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Dixon. Oh no, he's got that wrong. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Pedro Neto. Maradona. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Maradona going face. Maradona! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again! It's in! There is the breakthrough! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Maradona. Aims beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Musiala. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Neymar. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's through, now is he in? Now that is a hefty challenge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, perfectly measured that. Conte! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And here's Maradona. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Darwin.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's had a hit! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Neymar. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Bellingham. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Maradona. Pedro Neto. Now it's Maradona. Bellingham. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Baresi. Hernandez. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That is good alertness.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's cut it out. Hakimi. And it's Roberto Carlos. Musiala! And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Mbappe! Goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Mbappe shapes to shoot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Now Mbappe. Chance! He's scored!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Great chance! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Time then for the first
Santai.
substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kagawa. Maradona. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta gets flagged offside.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Messi to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Not the most accurate pass. So, what can they make of this? Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that is a little undercooked. Might be danger here. And the shot! And another try! Kagawa. Maradona. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Adams. Nunez has a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good spread. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham does really well there. He is strong. Well, that has not gone well. Adams. Bastoni. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution.
Musiala. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Havertz. Havertz. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.